What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Dodgers Explicit Episode 8. I'm Ram.
And I'm Josh.
And before we get into today's episode, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe as we keep you up with the latest Dodger news. So today, we have a question of the day that can be answered in the comments. And it is, where do you think Roki Sasaki will land for the 2025 season? Let us know our topics.
Alrighty, yeah, the topics for today, we got two. Our first topic is going to be discussing the possibility of Roki Sasaki becoming a Dodger in 2025 and going in depth in the Yoshinobu Yamamoto contract. Which one would you like to start with?
Let's start off with the Yamamoto contract, something we can kind of get by.
Okay. All right, so the Yoshinobu Yamamoto contract came out today, in depth, everything per year, the special requests he got up in there, and they're pretty crazy to be honest. So, just to start off, obviously it was 12 years, $325 million contract. So in 2024, get this, all you jealous baseball fans. In 2024, the Dodgers will be paying Yoshinobu Yamamoto $5 million
Illegal.
and and Shohei Ohtani $2 million.
Illegal. Man.
So for 2024, Yamamoto will be getting paid $5 million. For 2025, it'll be 10 million. For 2026, it'll be 12 million. And then for the next 3 years after that, it'll be 26. And then 2 years after that, 29. And then the last four will be $28 million. Some of his special features include, these are called the perks, according to John Heyman, is a personal trainer, physical therapist, interpreter, 4 business class RT airline tickets, $8,500 max per RT per year, 1 premium economy RT airline ticket to LA for use by family per year, and the best efforts to make Japanese food available.
Great. Sounds great.
You
So,
know what this sounds like to me? This
what is
sounds
this?
like the Dodgers being the smartest franchise and attempting to keep their stars happy, doing whatever it takes to keep their stars happy.
Not only happy, but let me go more in depth with the smartness of this contract. Because you have this guy first year, hasn't pitched in the MLB yet. You're throwing $5 million. The opt-outs, I believe, was what, year 5?
The opt-outs are year so his opt-outs are kind of weird too. I don't know if you've seen the detail on the opt-outs.
I did.
Opt-outs after 2029 or 2031 if he does not have a Tommy John surgery or on the IL for more than 134 straight days because of an elbow injury.
So, honestly, as a Dodger fan, it is a bit concerning that it specifies an elbow injury. He is young. Um, that Tommy John surgery probably will catch up to him. We don't know when, but hopefully not anytime within the next few years. So it's smart what the Dodgers did, but also let me tell you another thing. If he's healthy through this whole stint, right? We pay him 5 mil the first year, 10 mil, 12 mil, and then 26 mil for 3
The next
years.
three.
And then after that, he has the option to opt out. The reason why I think this is smart is because you add all this together, 26 times 3 plus 15, we would only pay him 93 mil for those first few years when he can opt out. And let's say he is a complete dog. He's opting out of that contract and getting way more money than we gave him. So as far as those first 5 years, it's kind of a trial. 93 mil, I'll take it. I will take it all day.
Yeah, and the thing about that is too, is right now he's 25 years old, so we're getting the best out of him right now. Like we are getting, because obviously, pitchers peak at different times depending on, their cycle. But with Yamamoto, I mean, 3 Cy Young awards in the Japanese league, comes over to the MLB, like this is his time now. Like this is his prime. So for the Dodgers being able to set up the contract like that, it works so good for both ways because like you said, he can dip out of LA, he can opt out and then maybe re-sign for more, or he can just go somewhere else and get a lot of money. But that's up to him. But yeah, I mean the Dodgers are just geniuses, and I think it's also smart on Yamamoto's part too because he can go get more money elsewhere if he wants to.
Mm-hmm. It's also smart on the Dodgers end that we kind of have him under control if he does get injured for that certain amount of time. Those opt outs are going to play a crazy role because someone like or like it keeps happening. The market keeps getting crazier and crazier for pitchers. If he opts out by that 2029 season, he'll be 31 years old and maybe even pick up an 8-year, $300 million contract if that's what it's looking like. So smart on both ends, a good contract. I like I like how they added a best. They're gonna try to get the Japanese food to him. Cause I mean, if I was a pitcher from the
Oh,
U.S. and go pitch in Japan, someone maybe probably like Trevor Bauer, I'll probably miss my food.
yeah, I would miss whatever specialty I'm in out here having to adapt like that. So yeah, being able to get the best making our best efforts to get him what he needs food wise. I mean, that's the least we can do if he's out there winning Cy Youngs and pitching opening day and all this stuff. So I think I mean, we say it every episode, the Dodgers are the smartest franchise. We're smarter than everyone.
Hmm.
Like nothing changed.
And real quick, I want to ask you this question: with Yamamoto not pitching a game yet, do you think he's our ace? And if he's not, who's our ace right now?
I think he's our ace. And
Because
the
there's a lot
reason
of there's a lot of controversy in our comments saying he's not even our ace yet. I'm still giving it to Bueller or someone else. But I also do think he's our ace. But why do you think?
my reasoning for why Yamamoto is our ace is because of the money we gave him. I mean, that's already setting a floor on what he needs to do on the mound this year. So yeah, he is our ace. Getting 325 million over 12 years, that's my ace. I'm sorry. I don't care if you haven't pitched in the MLB yet. You get thrown all that money, you're getting thrown that money for a reason. So I expect you to be our ace, and I expect him to be on the bump on opening day if I'm being so honest with you.
I think so too. He should be our opening day starter. Not only that, he he's probably gonna carry us, our pitching staff, for a little bit until we don't know where Walker Bueller is. Bobby Miller, I think we should watch his innings this year because last year we were pretty heavy on him and we shouldn't have been. We needed him to,
Yeah.
but realistically, we should not have let him pitch that much.
Yeah,
And then
but
Glass now,
we had
same thing.
nobody.
Yeah, Glass now, same thing. Kind of got to watch him. You don't know how the injuries are. The thing with this team is injuries can screw us over bad again this year. Kind of like the 2021 season. We didn't have nobody in the playoffs. So it's kind of scary, but we just got to pray and hope that our guys stay healthy.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing though is yeah, I mean it's baseball. I mean in all sports injuries happen and it's hard to keep pitchers healthy and start 30 games a year. Like it just doesn't happen that much anymore. You get 23, 24, 25 starts out of a starter and you're happy with that nowadays. When a couple of years ago, you know, early 2010s, you're getting 30 out of every single guy and that's like your expectation. But I mean, I don't know. It's just the injury bug just seems to come around to the Dodgers and it stays around the whole year. So I'm praying for a less injury flag season, but like I've said in previous episodes, I think we got the guys down in the minors that are gonna come up and make a difference this year. I also saw a stat. This is the perfect time to bring it up. Kyle Hurt had the best swing and miss percentage in the minor leagues last year at 30.3%. And you remember when he came up against the Padres and got a couple strikeouts, some swing and miss stuff. So I expect to see him on the bump this year. And then, like I said, Landon Kanak, Nick Frasso, who we traded for Matt Beatty. Thanks, Padres. And I mean, like I said, I'm saying these guys that haven't even touched the majors yet, or you know, Kyle Hurt appeared one time. So yeah, injuries can really hurt this team, but I think what's going to get us through the regular season is relying on our minor league depth and letting those guys come up and get innings because our offense is going to be good. We're going to score runs. So as long as we can score runs consistently and keep our pitchers, our young pitchers in games, I think we're going to be just fine.
I think so too. And I want to say this real quick because I read something on it. Uh, apparently in Japan they start once a week, so they don't go through every fifth day, every fourth day.
Hmm.
So for Yamamoto, that's going to be a pretty big adjustment. But I think we should kind of make that easy on him. We have a lot of depth. We have a lot of pitchers who are injury prone. Why not just run a 6-man rotation? Dave Roberts, I've been saying it for years. Run a 6-man rotation for the regular season to keep our guys healthy and in a long run, get them ready for the playoffs.
Yep. I mean, I agree with you. I couldn't agree with you more on about the six-man rotation. It makes so much sense, especially for this year, helping Yamamoto adjust. That'll watch Bobby's innings, that'll watch Glasnow's innings, that'll watch Bueller's innings. And like I've been wanting, that I've been saying the last couple episodes, it'll let the young guys get some innings too. And I just think it makes so much sense. It just
It does.
does.
It does. It makes too much sense. But hey, we're not the managers. We're just two guys talking in front of a screen.
No, it makes so much sense, and Dave Roberts is going to run a four-man rotation.
Some he would do.
Oh man. But moving on to our next big topic, which is young phenom, I believe he's 21 years old, out of Japan, Roki Sasaki. And the Dodgers have had eyes on him for a couple years now. Apparently, since out of high school, just like we did with Otani back before he signed with the Angels. And in a Japanese article written about Roki Sasaki, this is in quotes: the Dodgers want him no matter what. And I also would like to mention that there was rumors speculating that he was going to be a Scott Boras client. So, you know how I feel about Scott Boras. He doesn't really like the Dodgers. And then we got news about 2 weeks ago, I'd say, that he now has the same agent as Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
We might be running a Japan dynasty, which I like because we saw Roki Sasaki in the World Baseball Classic. He was the biggest name, probably,
Man.
besides Shohei Ohtani. And I think Roki Sasaki had a bigger name in the World Baseball Classic than Yamamoto, too, because you knew he was going to come in, throw 102, and just be dirty. And he was every time. So, and he's so young. He is so young. So if he already wants to come over here, if we have these guys on a young on a small payroll, which by the way, I don't know what our payroll is this year after this Yamamoto contract revealing, but we're still I don't even think we're top 5 yet in payroll after signing Yamamoto and Otani.
I would have to look it up, but I believe we're somewhere around eighth.
Yeah, so I mean, we still got room to spend. We're not
Yeah.
even the highest paying team per year right now for 2024, but bringing a guy like Sasaki over and making a three man rotation of Japanese players who all dealt in the World Baseball Classic against the USA team, which was an all-star team, and it was like an all MLB team. It just it would make me happy. It
Well,
would make me happy.
it would change baseball, I'll tell you that. And that would officially, I think already right now the Dodgers are Japan's team. I don't know if you've seen the graphic of like in a Dodgers newspaper or in a Japan newspaper of the Dodgers. And it was like pretty much everyone that's going to be on the 25-man roster. Like I saw Lux, like it was just all them in like just all them together like on a newspaper. It looks so hard. Someone was like, I need this on a t-shirt now.
And here's the thing: the Japanese culture, like everything they have, is just so like it's so cool. Like they have all this crazy anime stuff, these crazy designs. Like it's just cool. Like I like it.
Yeah, I like what they got going on over there, and they could bring that our way because they got some guys who could play ball. So yeah. So have you seen the Japanese graphic I was talking about on the newspaper?
Nah, I actually haven't.
All right. Well, I just sent it to you on iMessage. Take a look at it and tell me that's not like the hardest thing you ever seen, bro. I don't know what to say about that.
No, that's tough.
Like
That is tough.
you got Otani as the face. You got Yamamoto in his Dodgers uniform, with the tie under. And then you see all the guys: Lux, Taylor, Mookie, Outman, Hayward, Glasnow, Bobby, Freddie,
I love that
Muncy.
vibe. I love that vibe. I
I
love
don't
it.
know.
Like it just seems like a different mentality. I swear. And I wish I can get that picture and just big as hell put it right here.
Right next to your TV.
No, right next to it. I wish I could.
I don't know why. It just seems so cool. Like, if they did a promotion and they threw this on a shirt, bro, give me an XL. I'm wearing that. I promise.
Ooh, hold up, hold up, hold up. What if they did an anime? Damn, why can't I think of the name? A comic book. What if they did a
Ooh, with the
comic book,
Dodgers.
a Dodger comic book?
Damn, that would be crazy.
That would be tough.
That would be crazy. That actually would be so crazy. Would you buy that? I'm buying that.
I'm buying that. Yeah.
All right. Um,
Oh,
but yeah.
hold on. I just came up with a crazier idea. We win the
Oh
World Series. They come up with a comic book of our whole way through the World Series instead of you know how they have I have the disc of the World Series documentary,
hmm
or also do that, but with the comic book. That would be so tough.
Yeah, you guys might see a Dodgers explicit comic book.
Oh, oh,
Imagine.
okay. I might have to get on it. I might have to get on that. Oh, okay. No, okay. 2024 New Year's resolution. I will make a 2024 World Series Dodgers comic book. I will.
That would be so hard. That would sell too. That would get some sales.
Mm-hmm. It'll
Damn,
be on our site.
that would be hard. I mean, just something else on Sasaki I was gonna say before our little mishap. Um, every single time I see Sasaki highlights and it's like World Baseball Classic, I see the same one and it's just him blowing 102 right by Randy Rosarena, and I'm like, oh my God, bro, please be a Dodger.
No, please. Please be a Dodger and please don't get hurt.
Yeah, I mean, think about the hype Yamamoto had being 25 years old. Imagine someone even better, but 21 years old or 22 by next year, I'm sure.
Yeah, 22, 23 probably.
Damn, he's gonna get so much bread though.
Mm-hmm. All right, real
If they
quick.
bring that our
I also want to talk about well, I'll say how I think our rotation looks like with Roki Sasaki in 2025, and then you can say what you think it'll look like in 2025.
Okay.
I'll say mine, you'll say yours. First off, I know we had a little rumors about extending Walker Bueller. Haven't heard anything much else, so probably won't happen. But do I think he's gonna stay with the Dodgers? I don't know, but I'm gonna say for this rotation, he will. So
Okay.
as my ace, I have Yamamoto, and then you go at the two, Roki Sasaki, and then at the three, Shohei Ohtani. Oh my gosh. At the four, Walker Bueller. At the five, Bobby Miller. That is absolutely disgusting. We're still missing a lefty, but if you have those five, I don't even care about a lefty at that point.
Bro, that that rotation is gonna feed families forever.
Yeah, that rotation will be crazy.
That rotation will be crazy. But for me, my 2025 rotation, I got I got Yamamoto at my one, Roki at my two, Otani at my three, and then you mentioned that lefty we were missing. I just so happen to know a 2025 free agent who grew up in LA, who throws with that glorious left hand. Max Fried, come home, baby.
Maximus. Damn. No,
Max
come
Fried,
home.
Max Fried, you want to be a Dodger. You grew up 20 to 30 minutes from Dodger Stadium. You even said it. You know you're a Dodger, Max Fried. So I got Max Fried as our four and Bobby Miller as our five.
That would be so I hope you're right and I'm wrong. I hope you're right and I'm wrong. Max Fried would be insane. That would be so crazy. And here's the thing. I promise you, I will put so much money that Max Fried will not be a Brave in 2025. He won't. There's
Yeah,
no way.
they had already said Ken Rosenthal had already said that it's highly unlikely that he returns to the Braves after this season. So Max Fried, you're a Dodger, buddy. I'm sorry, but you're a Dodger. And it's gonna be just like Glass now. Glass now grew up around LA too. You're a Dodger. I'm sorry.
Yep. It's crazy,
I'm
bro.
I'm trying to find the whatever. Um, regardless, just a little quick note. Don't know if you saw this. We actually didn't DFA Brewhill or just Brian Hudson. We did not DFA Brian Hudson. That was our corresponding move to signing Yamamoto. Did you see what we did?
Yeah, we traded him.
We traded him to the Braves for 18-year-old Justin Chambers. He was a top left-handed pitcher out of Arizona last year, was committed to Arizona State before being drafted by the Brewers, and obviously got traded to the Dodgers now. And he's recently recovering from Tommy John surgery.
Don't lose nothing. Don't gain anything. Well, we don't lose nothing,
Could,
really.
yeah, could
We
gain
could gain
something. Who
something
knows?
though. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. And then another note on possibly becoming a Japan powerhouse is Shota Imanaga's deadline is a week from today. So we should be seeing some big news coming in pretty soon about Shota Imanaga and where he goes. We already gave our predictions on episode 7. If you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. Um, I mean, we could just say real quick, we said our reasoning and all that. I said Red Sox, Rams said Giants, but we are hoping he's a Dodger, obviously, because we do need that left-handed pitcher.
I'd rather have Kershaw. Even though he'll be hurt, I'd still rather have Kershaw.
One last ride, man.
No, one last one. Give him to me.